Icebreaker today. All right, so good evening, everybody. This is my first Icebreaker. I'm a little nervous because I'm going to be speaking about myself, which is something that I don't normally do. I'm a private person, I'm a private mom. So I'm going to open myself up tonight, and hopefully this will be the icebreaker when I start speaking in different settings that I'm able to connect with the audience on my story. Ready? So my name is Nicole McKinney. I was born in Newark, New Jersey. My mom, Geraldine McKinnon, and my dad, Thurman McKinney, had only me. I'm not necessarily spoiled, but they instilled a lot of values in my growing up. They were both from the South, so I grew up in New Jersey with Southern values, which is kind of weird when you're up north and you're calling people, adults, you're referring to them as ma'am, sir. So that was quite interesting growing up. I had a fun-filled childhood. My dad had a 5th grade education. My mom graduated from college, but they were hard working people. And they instilled that in me at a very, very young age. And they taught me to work hard, which could be a blessing and a curse when you're an adult, because sometimes I realize now I don't know how to turn it off. All I know how to do is work. So, around about age 11, I lost my dad. He had a heart attack. And I remember that day vividly. I was in my room, and my mom came in, and she delivered the news that he had suffered a heart attack and he had gone. And that was the day that I lost my best friend in the world. But I'm so grateful the 11 years that I did have with him, because he taught me what a real man looks like and how a real man takes care of his family and how he respects women. So my mom became a single parent, and she got 2 jobs. She was a lab technician in Staten Island, and she also worked in retail. And she did that right up until up until I graduated high school. Fast forward to junior year. I'm prepping for college, I'm getting ready, I'm so excited. Then I realized that there is no money, there is no scholarship, because my mom worked so hard to pay for my education in private school. So, what did I do senior year? I graduated from high school, I got a job, and I started off at a 2-year college. I paid my tuition, I graduated, and then I went to a 4-year university where I graduated as an undergrad. Proud moment, paid for college, did it on my own, and I made my mom proud, and I know I made my dad proud as well. Finished college, and I'm so excited. I'm going to go enter into the master's program, which is something that I was really looking forward to do. Unfortunately, my mom suffered a stroke, and she had an aneurysm. So my world changed. So that kid who was a workaholic, who was a single mom now herself, had to take care of her mom. And it wasn't easy. I went from just dropping out of my classes, and I had to drop out completely because I had to take care of my mom. And it's not something that I regret. It's something that I knew I had to do because, of course, she's my mom. So that was an experience, because no one prepares you for when your loved one has a heart attack, a stroke, or an aneurysm. But I was there as a single mom, myself, helping my mother speak, dress herself, sign her name, walk, and talk. And it was an eye-opening experience for me. And it just kept me going, wanting to do more and more and more and more. But the good thing about all of this, it allowed me to become closer with my mother, and also that my daughter understood what it is to take care of an elder. Well, fast forward to 2015, I got this itch, and I didn't understand what that itch was. And turns out I needed to relocate. And I relocated to Georgia. I picked up my mother and my daughter and the dog, and we moved here to Georgia. And it has been the best experience ever. I can't even tell you how my mom is improving. My daughter, who has an IEP where the school system told me that I needed to give my daughter medication. I'm like, no, she doesn't need medication. And they would tell me, like, how do you figure that she doesn't need medication? I'm like, well, because I'm her mom and I know her. And I'm glad that I stuck with my guns, because when she got here and she started elementary school, they built out a program for her so that she could learn, and she's thriving. This one student who was an F student is now an AB student, and she is really kicking butt, and she's actually going to be joining Junior Toastmasters very, very soon. So that's my time. I wish I can tell you more, but I hope you guys get a feel of who I am, and thank you for your time.